Hello, lovely yogi. Welcome to this gentle flow. My name is Tove, and for Balance I'm going to guide you through a short gentle flow class. So if for any reason you feel stuck, maybe on the couch, maybe have been sitting a lot, watching Netflix, we're going to open up the chest. So what we're going to do in this class is we're going to soften the shoulders, opening the chest, and just gently start stretching the sides of the body. So that will be the focus for this class, and let's get started. So if you need to, elevate your seat by sitting onto a block or maybe a cushion, whatever is available for you at home. And then start to move into a cross-legged position where you can relax for a little bit. So I suggest to place your hands either onto your knees or maybe in your lap, whatever feels most comfortable for you. And then once you've found your seat, make sure to root your sit bones down into the block or into the floor. So as you root your sit bones down, the spine starts to lengthen, and then see if you can slide those shoulders a little more down towards the earth. So take a deep in-breath here. And once you're ready, close your eyes. Taking a moment here to move into the present moment. Let everything go what happened earlier today or should happen after this practice. Really allowing yourself to connect to this moment only as you start to focus inwards. Moving the awareness towards your tippy toes. Checking in with how your toes are doing right here, right now. So as you ask yourself, how are my toes feeling? See if you can repeat that question as you start to move through your entire body. Taking the time for all these little body parts to allow yourself to just feel and observe. So if you're bumping into any stiffness or sensations that are asking for your attention, just allow all these sensations to be here, without feeling the need to push it aside or to change anything to your posture. And once you arrive at your head, take a moment to dive into your mind, allowing yourself to do the exact same thing, but then for the mental body. So we've done a physical body scan, and let's do a mental scan right now. Scanning your mind on whatever is happening there. Maybe it's a lot, and maybe it's very quiet. Without any attachment, see if you can just allow yourself to feel and observe. And then from your mind, start to move the awareness towards your heart. Allowing yourself to do the exact same thing as we did for the physical body scan, the mental body scan. Allowing yourself to tune in to your heart, your emotional body. How is your heart doing right here, right now in this present moment? Then from that observation, take a moment to gently bring your right hand to your heart space, placing the left hand on top of your right hand. Taking a moment here to make a wish for yourself. What is it that you wish for you? This can be something very practical for today. It can be something very spiritual. Make sure to make it your own. Taking one more inhale here. Using the exhale to slowly allow the hands back onto the thighs or into your lap. Take an in breath to gently bring the right ear towards the right shoulder blade. Use your exhale to gently bring the chin in towards your chest. Inhale to reach your gaze up, 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 in towards the sky. And as you exhale, you again bring your chin in towards your chest. Moving to the left, inhale, left ear, left shoulder. Exhale, chin in towards your chest. Inhale to shift the gaze up with your eyes closed still, and exhale to bring your chin back in towards your chest. Take one more in breath to send your gaze forward. And use your exhale to allow the eyes to open again. So from here, you can get rid of the block or cushion, whatever you were sitting on. And then make sure that you place it somewhere where you can still reach for it if you need it in the coming practice. So as you now open your eyes, see if you can keep your gaze soft. And see if you can keep your face relaxed. So let's roll the shoulders a little bit. Bringing hands onto the shoulders, elbows moving in towards the ribcage. Micro circles. Inhale, rolling the shoulders forward and up. Exhale, bringing the shoulders back and down. Making it a little bigger. Inhale to push the elbows forward and up. And use your exhale to bring them backwards and down. Release your arms, big circle. Inhale all the way forward and up. Using your exhale to push the arms all the way back down. Inhale once more to reach your arms up, up, up. And as you exhale, you fold all the way forward. Bringing hands into the floor as if there's two cupcakes underneath your hands. And then start to move the sternum forward on your breath, inhaling. Exhale to fold. Inhale, lifting your heart space forwards. Exhale, folding. Once more, deep in breath. See if you can draw those shoulders backwards. And exhale, fold. Walking your hands towards the right side of your body. Keep both sits bones down into the floor and use your exhalation to fold over your right thigh. Halfway lift as we did before. Push the sternum into the right side. Exhale, folding. Twice more. Connect to your breath wave. Inhale to move your sternum forwards. Folding as you exhale. One more deep in breath. Folding as you exhale, and then from here, walk your hands towards the midline and all the way towards the other side. So take the time to set up, pushing both sits bones into the floor, inhaling, rising, and folding as you exhale. Twice more, half lift, in breath, folding using your exhalation. One more deep inhale. Releasing down as you exhale, walking your hands all the way forwards in towards the front. And then walk them as far away as possible. If it's okay for your knees, slowly start to lift your hips, moving into an all-four posture. So take a moment to move into your all-fours, where your hands are underneath the shoulders and your knees are underneath your hips. So the core starts to slightly engage. Pull your navel in and up, and you press the tops of the feet firmly down into the floor, drawing those shoulder blades all the way together on your back. Inhale. Retaining that strong line, exhaling. Next inhale, you start to lift both feet up from the earth, bringing the shins towards the right as you push your bum back, exhaling. Inhale, coming back to center space, bring your ankles in one line. Exhale, pushing shins towards the left, pushing your bum back. Inhale, coming back to center. And again, as you exhale, you bring both shins towards the right. As you now step the left foot all the way to the end of your mat, as you flatten your foot parallel to the short side of the mat. Pushing the right shin into the floor, lifting the left arm up to the sky. Shift your gaze if your neck allows you to. Use your exhale to bring the left arm all the way forward and down. Inhale, push your hip maybe a little more up. Feel that stretch. Exhale, big circle down. One more deep in breath. Exhaling down. So once more, inhale to lift your hip and arm up. Using your exhale to bring that left hand underneath the left shoulder, bringing the left knee into the floor. Realign. Inhale, lifting the shins. Moving to the other side, exhaling, shins to the left. Take that big step back with the right foot now as you move it flat onto the floor to lift the right arm up towards the sky. So using your in-breath here, using your exhale to bring that right arm all the way overhead. Maybe follow your gaze to the hand palm, inhale. Exhale, big circle down. One more, keep pushing that left shin down into the floor. And exhale, big circle down. Reaching that right arm once more up into the sky and use the exhale to travel that right hand down, bringing the right knee down, moving yourself into a child's pose. Sits bones to heels, forehead resting down into the floor. So maybe start moving a little bit, swing your hips from left to right. Maybe moving your forehead into the floor, giving the upper part of your eyebrows a little massage. Or maybe you'd like to hold here in a steady child's posture. Taking one more in-breath here. And then tuck your toes under as you start to lift your knees from the earth. Engaging the upper arms, moving the upper legs towards your belly. Inhaling here. And use your exhale to unfold in your downward facing dog. So as this is your first downward dog of this practice, feel free to move and groove here. Maybe that means bending your knees, pedaling your feet. Maybe it means that you're slowly nodding your head yes or no. So make the movements that are available for your body, and firstly and foremost, listen to what your body wants you to do. So your body really knows best. Taking a bend to the knees as you maybe start to lengthen the spine a little bit more. Bending into the knees deeply and generously as you shift your gaze in between your hands. Slowly, slowly walking your feet all the way towards the top of your mat. Stepping the feet hip width apart and then folding over your legs with a big bend to the knees so that the belly can rest into the thighs. Connecting to your breath here. Now as you inhale, you start to extend your left leg, reaching that left arm up towards the sky. And as you exhale, you fold over your legs. Extending right leg, inhale, start to shift your gaze up if your neck allows you to, and exhale, folding over. From here, rooting both feet down into the floor, pulling your navel in and up as you slowly, slowly roll up, vertebra by vertebra. So maybe take 1, 2, or 3 breaths as long as you need to move up in towards your mountain pose, Tadasana. So making sure at the front of your mat that you push both feet firmly down into the earth. Inner thighs are engaged by kneecaps that slightly lift, pulling your navel in and up. Then from here, bring your right hand back to your heart space, your left hand on top of your right hand, drawing the shoulders down. Close your eyes to reconnect to your wish. Taking one more in breath here. Allowing the eyes to slowly open as you exhale, releasing arms alongside the body. So rooting the feet down, inhale to reach the arms all the way up overhead. Using your exhale to fold all the way forwards and down. Halfway lift, bring your hands into your shins, open your chest, inhale. Folding over your legs, using your full exhalation. Halfway lift once more, opening your chest. Folding over your legs, using your full exhale. Inhale to bring your hands back into the floor. And take a big step backwards with your right foot in towards your low lunge posture. Making sure that in low lunge, front knee is aligned with the front ankle. And see if you can move the shoulders all the way away from the ears. Flattening your hands from here and take a step back with your left foot into your strong plank posture. All 10 fingers spread deeply and widely into the floor. From here, gently bring your knees, your chest, and your chin into the floor. Allow yourself to move the shoulders further away from the ears as you inhale, sliding on towards your belly as you exhale. So you untuck your toes from here, pull the navel slightly in and up, and see if you can press your pubic bone down into the floor. So inhale as you now lift into your cobra. Use your exhale as you press your right shoulder down. Shift your gaze towards the left. Inhale, coming back into your cobra. Exhale, pressing left shoulder down. Shift your gaze to the right. One more in breath. Use your exhale to fold all the way forward. And from here, tuck your toes, moving in towards all fours posture. So walk your feet, your legs in, so the knees move again underneath the hips. Realign. Inhale, dropping your belly, sending your gaze up. Rounding your spine, using your exhale, pull the navel in. Inhale, dropping belly, cat and cow. Exhale, rounding, pull your navel in. Once more in breath. And exhale, rounding. Next inhale, drop your belly, tuck your toes. Moving your belly to your thighs, exhaling. Lifting your knees and unfolding again into your downward facing dog. Adho Mukha. So maybe you still like to have your both knees bent, or maybe you're still moving a little bit. So whatever feels best for your body and practice. Next, inhale, slow as you can. The right leg lifts up, up, up. Using your exhalation to bring the knee in towards your nose and take a big step through in between your hands. Shoveling the foot a little forward if you need to. And then with control, you drop your left knee down onto the floor. So if your knee is sensitive, feel free to double fold your mat, or maybe use a little towel or a sweater underneath the knee. Pulling the navel in as you reach your arms up in towards your crescent lunge. Bringing your hands towards your heart space. Again, take a moment to realign if needed. Untucking or tucking the back toes under, so whatever feels best for your practice. Hands are towards the heart, shoulders away from the ears. Next, inhale, reaching arms up towards the sky. Keep your shoulders low. Flowing the upper body forward, reaching fingers back. Inhale to lift up again. Keep the shoulders low. And exhale, flowing upper body forward, reaching fingers back. Once more, deep in breath to lift. Exhale, flowing upper body forward, reaching fingers back. Inhale to lift up again. And exhale, flowing arms forward, reach fingers back. This time, interlace fingers. Inhale to gently lift your chest. Core is working, hips squaring. And exhale to fold. So depending on the stretch you need to give your shoulders, you either move the arms overhead, or maybe if that is too much, you bring your hands towards your sacrum, your lower spine. Take another deep in breath here. Using the exhale to gently press back up, holding your balance. Take an in breath to lift your arms, maybe shift your gaze up. Bringing both hands down into the floor and tuck your back toes under to pick up your back knee. Stepping the right foot back into down dog. So in down dog, explore a little about the distance between your legs. So maybe feet hip width, maybe a little wider, maybe a little more together. So slow as you can, now the left leg reaches up, up, up into the sky. Hips stay in one line. Exhale, knee towards your nose, round your spine, taking that step through. Again, maybe shovel the foot a little forward if needed, to then gently bring the right knee down. Double fold your mat or use a little towel. Inhale to reach the arms up. And exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, realign, reaching arms up, pull the navel in, flowing upper body forward to reach your fingers back. Connect to your breath wave, inhale, lifting, flowing upper body forward, reaching fingers back. Inhale to move up again. Exhale, flow upper body forward to reach your fingers back. Now once more to lift. As you inhale, remember to keep the shoulders low. Flowing forward, reach fingers back. Exhale. Interlace fingers, making a fist here. Lift your chest as you slowly fold on your exhale. So remember to keep squaring your hips. Inner thighs are working. Glutes are working. Face is soft. Take another in breath here. And use your exhale to slowly press yourself back up. Reaching the arms up. One more time, inhale. Bring both hands on towards the floor. Tuck your back toes under, picking up your back knee. Stepping the left foot back, down dog. So a few breath cycles here. Finding your down dog for today. Arms are engaged, shoulders away from the ears. And maybe another bend to the knees as you lengthen your spine a little more. So take another generous bend to your knees, send your gaze through in between hands, walking your feet all the way forward. Halfway lift, flat back, opening your chest. Folding over your legs. Exhale. Bending both knees, extend your left leg, reach the left arm up, inhaling. And exhale to take another bend into the knee, bring your hand down. Right side, extending right leg, reaching arm up. And exhale, bring it back down. So from here, halfway lift, in breath, open your chest. Another forward fold as you exhale. From this forward fold, with control, slow as you can, you walk yourself back to your downward facing dog. And then from your downward facing dog, with control, moving back in towards your strong plank. From strong plank, drop your knees, your chest, your chin. Inhale to snake forward into your cobra. Exhale, pressing right shoulder down, shift your gaze to the left. Inhale, coming back up into your cobra. Exhale, press your left shoulder down, shift your gaze to the right. Inhale, coming back up, cobra pose. And exhale, forward fold. So like we did before, you move back onto your belly. Your forehead is down onto the floor. However, I need to explain a little bit, so my forehead is lifted. So make sure that you engage your inner thighs. Tops of the feet pressing firmly down into the floor, kneecaps lift as you engage your upper thighs. And then gently start to engage your glutes as well as you press your pubic bone down into the floor. Lifting the navel in and up as if you're drawing it to the lower back. And then start to bend both knees. So from here, your forehead is still down into the floor. Maybe lift it a little if you need to grab a hold of your ankles. So we're grabbing hold of both ankles and then slowly lower the forehead down. Inner thighs are engaged. Start to flex your feet. And then again, pull the navel in and up. Feel that stretch on the fronts of the shoulders. Inhale to come up into your bowl pose. So decide for yourself whether you want to shift your gaze down, maybe forward, maybe up, depending on the space that you have. Take an extra in-breath here, maybe lift a little higher. To fold all the way forward, releasing your ankles. Bring your hands underneath your forehead for Crocodile Pose, gently allowing your hips to sway from left to right. And then from here again, bring both hands underneath your shoulders. As we're going to extend the right arm out to the side, bringing your hand in one line with the right shoulder. Hand palm is pressing down into the floor. Keep your left hand underneath the shoulder. As you then move on to your right cheek. And then press the left hand underneath the shoulder into the floor so that you roll onto the right side of your body. So from here, find your posture. Maybe that means that you're holding here, you can bring your left hand a little in front of you. Maybe if you want to do more, you can lift your left foot, take a bend to your left knee, and step the foot behind. So you should feel a stretch on the front of the right shoulder here. So find your pose. Find that pose that works for you. And if you feel any stress or sensations, feel free to breathe out through the mouth, releasing. And if you notice that your face looks very serious, maybe take a moment to smile, soften your jaw, your mouth, your cheeks. One more in-breath. Then if the foot was behind the right thigh, gently bring it back up and slowly, slowly make your way back onto your belly. Again, crocodile pose, maybe swaying hips from left to right, maybe holding still. So whatever you do, make sure to listen to your own body. Setting up for the other side as we now extend the left arm all the way up. Hand and shoulder in one line. Right hand underneath the right shoulder. Pressing the left cheek down into the floor, rolling on towards the left hip. So if this is too much for your neck, feel free to bring a sweater underneath your head. Again, if you want to feel more, lift the right leg, bend your knee, and step it behind. So there's all these options that we can work with. Make sure to find the option that works for you, maybe allowing the right hand to move in front of your chest. Maybe closing your eyes, but sometimes makes it easier to really tune inwards. One more in-breath here. Allowing yourself to slowly, slowly come back onto your belly. Bringing yourself all the way down again into Crocodile Pose. So from this crocodile posture, we bring our hands back underneath the shoulders, moving into a seated posture. So find that seat that you started in the beginning of your practice. And for me, that means sitting back onto your block. And maybe if you grabbed yourself a cushion, make sure that it's available again. And then make your effort to really ground the sits bones again down into your block or into the floor. Bringing your hands again onto your knees, allowing the shoulders to slide down. Taking a moment to close your eyes again. Taking these last moments of your practice to again become aware. Aware of the current state of your physical body. Become aware of the current state of your mind, the mental body. Lastly, becoming aware of your heart, the emotional body. So again, try to find yourself in this body scan without any ambition, without the need to compare. Let this be a practice of observing. So whatever is occurring right here and now, let it be here without feeling the need to change it or to push it aside. And then slowly, as you became aware of how your physical body, your mind, and your heart are doing right here, right now, at the end of this practice, I would like to invite you to bring your right hand again back to your heart space, bringing your left hand onto your right hand, taking a moment to rethink of that wish that you've set for yourself. And slowly, slowly from there, feel free to keep this seat. Take a little more time for your meditation if you wish. If you want to close off with me, bring your hands to your heart space, pressing the thumbs to your sternum, bowing your forehead into the direction of the fingers. I would like to thank you for sharing this practice. I hope to see you real soon back into the present studio, in presence. And have a beautiful day. Namaste.